I'm Ken. Joining me is Robert Kopp,
Hello. That's all I got.
Cluster Pallies,
Yo.
Nason Pybus,
Yeah, that's me.
Jabba50M.
Free Bobby Shmurda.
Actually, though, please do that.
Whoever's listening, do your best.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, apologies in advance.
at least none of us sound alike.
Yeah, that's an issue I have whenever I listen to the Super Mega Cast. Like, both of their voices sound so similar, I never know what's talking. So yeah, we have the token lower white man voice, we have the token higher white man voice, the Australian voice, the soft boy voice, and
The Australian
Soft
and
boy.
the tired 9-hour shift voice, aka me.
Wait, what voice am I?
You're the higher white voice.
Okay, I can deal with that, actually.
Does that make,
Am I the lower?
does that make
Yeah,
me soft
you're the
boy?
bass. Yeah, you're soft
Is it
boy.
really?
Yeah, you're absolutely
Shit.
the soft boy, no
I'm
question.
Nick Robinson.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah.
We should talk about that.
Too
in the
soon.
news.
We should
Too
talk about
soon.
No, let's actually talk about that.
No. That's actually a pretty good discussion. It's just I don't really know how to get into it,
It's
other than
still
the fact
pretty
that
Nick
I didn't know how to get
Robinson-
into girls.
Free my
Nick
boy.
Robinson.
Free my fucking son.
Nick Robinson.
I mean, I
he
think
raped
we all have
girls.
some opinions on it, but I don't know if we want to start that like 5 minutes into podcast.
I mean, I feel like we're already here. We've already entered this,
we're already,
this
Yeah,
dungeon.
nigga, we've
I
arrived.
regret
Yeah.
calling Colin the soft boy. God damn it.
Cullen, how many DMs have you been in today?
I hit up this girl, and she was like, "Yo, I'm going to the thrift store." I'm like, more like thirst store, and then I sent her like the
Oh,
Send her
Jesus.
the
dude.
eyes emoji.
link. Yeah.
Fuck, Cullen, you fucking dog.
Did you tell a girl that you were gonna give her your sweater in exchange for nudes?
Hey, Cullen, 2 years
Pretty good
later,
deal,
did she
honestly.
revoke consent?
2
She
years
might.
later, she no longer is flirting back.
Understandable.
I'm returning the sweater and returning my consent. Dude, when I saw like the outcome of it, the dude was like, "Oh, he's like he retweeted it, Chris Grant or whatever." He's like, "Oh, this is Nick Robinson's statement," and I was like, "Oh, so think everything's gonna be okay." He didn't say anything about losing his job, and then I looked at the dude, and the tweet under it was, "We have ended communications with Nick Robinson,
Yeah, we have
effective
parted."
immediately," and I was like, "All right,
Yeah, it was like effective immediately. We wish him the best, and I'm like, no, you
yeah,
don't.
you don't
thing
stop
is-
lying."
Don't you
So
fucking
dumb.
lie?
That's just a PR thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost can't fault Polygon though, because business-wise, it's the right decision. Because
No. That is understandable. That's not the reason that I think I was so caught up in it. I was more worried about the fact that he's dead now and no one will ever hear from him again.
Yeah,
That's what I was more concerned with.
Yeah.
He's fine though. He's totally fine.
yeah, because Polygon.
Yeah, him being
like,
silent for like 6 days kind of scared me a bit.
Yeah,
Well-
I was like, he's gone. He's gone forever.
People,
but he's
people,
fine.
people were saying, "Oh, his silence means he's guilty." And it's like, have you never heard of PR before?
No. Yeah, no. I was just really concerned because I mean, this is all happening very much in real time. Me and Rob were like in his bedroom, like. I wouldn't say freaking out yet, but as details were coming out, we kept trying to rationalize whether or not this was okay. And me and Rob pretty much came to the same conclusion that, yeah, there's not really any, like, criminal act here. There's just, like, some
Just-
20-year-old dude trying to fuck some girl.
Yeah, just
and
a
that's not
dude
really
that
that
can't
offensive to
Yeah,
me.
none of the victims necessarily called him a predator, but the thing was, he was dumb and he was thirsty and he didn't know his
Yeah.
limits. And
Exactly.
whenever they showed that, hey, I'm kind of uncomfortable with this, he wasn't recognizable. That's still a pretty bad thing, but it's not like arresting level. It's not like it's not like throw him in jail. It's just
Yeah.
he didn't know his limits. He went too far. He made a lot of girls uncomfortable. He needs to take a break and perhaps take a class, but definitely not be arrested for that.
Yeah, it wasn't anything that like I said, it wasn't anything I was worried that he was gonna like get like arrested or have like those kind
Yeah,
of issues. I was just more worried that he's
honestly,
like,
dude, getting arrested probably would have been a better outcome for him because, like, his life's
Yeah.
over now. Nick Robinson,
I mean, like-
if you want to come on, friend of the show, we'll
I mean,
definitely have
dude,
you.
the gamers arms wide open, dude. I mean, like,
I'm ready.
fucking review of the week turned us down, but you know, I mean, Nick Robinson, you fucking if there's any
Review
stands,
of the week.
I mean,
yeah, we asked him. We
Considering-
asked him to join the gamers.
considering how we
you
see
mean
Adam
report of
Buddha
the week?
message girls, he would fit right in.
One of my biggest issues with this Nick Robinson situation is like I can understand why victims couldn't really explain it because there's Stockholm syndrome, there's the fear of speaking up because you don't want to you don't want to ruin their career or anything. But the people who weren't the victims, they're all saying at the same time, "Oh, I knew this for years." And
Yeah,
it's like,
no, you
yeah,
fucking
that
did
is-
it.
No,
it's
you
like
didn't.
it's like
Dude,
either you're
a
lying or
week
you're only
ago-
saying this for your benefit. Like
A week ago, and onward, like past, a week before, and then all the time on the internet before. Tumblr was always like, and God forbid this example, but Tumblr was always like, I used to always see posts for like every month or two where it was always like, with the sea of all this alt-right shit happening on YouTube or whatever, and all these like shitty YouTube channels, at least I have Polygon and Monster Factory and Carboys.
Yep. People
They would
loved him.
always
He was
say
their
that.
boy. He was
They-
their
yeah,
boy.
They loved him.
yeah, Nick was like
Absolutely.
the token like soft boy for them. And now all of a sudden all these people that I see interacting with them mere days before this situation, now they're all saying on Twitter, "This is no surprise. He's been doing this for years."
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
you were not the victim but your friends were. You should have spoken up for your friends. Like holy shit.
Yeah, instead of going like, yeah, well, I knew he was trouble. Instead of something like that,
See-
they could have, like, obviously it's not that big of an issue because no one legitimately got hurt in like a rape sense.
Yeah,
nothing predatory
been
and
no-
terrifying.
No proof of
was-
anything happening outside of just like
Exactly.
bad
Well,
flirting.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying this is like confirmation, but when I read some people who were responding to me because my response to Nick's apology kind of gained some controversy.
What?
Yeah, I saw
my-
that. I saw
Yeah,
that.
someone
I
was-
didn't even see it.
basically I just responded to Nick saying, "Nick, you're young and stupid. No one in their 20s knows how to have a position like yours. Please take this
I
as a
saw
warning."
someone. The only reply I saw was, he's 27. That's the only.
Yeah,
reply
yeah,
that
oh,
I
actually,
saw.
I did see this, I did see this.
And that got 1,000 likes, and as a result, there were so many people that were like replying to me saying how I was the stupid one and everything. And then in one of those replies, someone said apparently during the Faku party at Anime Expo, he was like taking advantage of a girl and was like yelling at her to shut the fuck up when she was trying to resist. I'm not saying that's true. I'm not saying that's false. But if that's the
We're
case,
slandering my son.
then
If
I-
that's true, that is not my boy, but still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like,
But as
just
far
to
as
make
I'm
this clear,
concerned-
like if he ever did something like
Yeah.
that, then he's dropped, then he's dead to me. But we don't have any concrete proof yet.
I don't want to get tinfoil hats on here, but
Uh-oh.
the after all the feminist frequency shit that went down, there was one of the
They
one of
put,
the
like,
like,
a hit on 'em.
producers or no one of like the producers or something was like the driving force behind this shit.
Yeah, that's actually.
That's not surprising.
Yeah. That's
Someone
Yeah,
that's
also-
really
it's-
like
it's
high
the
up
first-
involved with
it's the
FemFrec.
it's the first person to come forward with
Yeah.
quotes around that.
Yeah, that's really not surprising at all.
Yeah. That's after the whole "you'd fuck that furry girl from Stay at Fox
Yeah.
Temperatures,"
Yeah, that's
which
basically
which
the downfall.
legitimately, was legitimately one of the funniest tweets I think I've ever seen.
I just love the response that says, "Actually, no one in our offices would have."
That's
sex
why
with
it was
Crystal."
so funny. That is why it's so funny. That right there was why it was so funny.
And I don't
They
think,
were
I
the
don't think
first
it was,
people
I don't
to
think the
reply
tweet
to
was
that
meant to be
fucking
sexist. I think it was just meant to be like,
No.
oh, we
It
were all
was a
nerds
fucking
and-
joke.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, it was a joke. He was like, "We were all 12 once."
How dare you find a woman entrapped
Yeah.
attractive?
Wasn't that the
Exactly,
Star Fox
it's-
game for GameCube that like everyone hated?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not a Star Fox game. It's Dinosaur Island that got like changed.
Dinosaur
to-
Planet.
it's
Ken?
Dinosaur
Yeah.
Island,
Yeah,
and they
Dinosaur
were like,
Planet.
"Whoops,
Yeah.
we got to make a Star Fox game. Just replace the fucking skin with."
You got a
Fox.
fox.
This sounds
I got a
excellent.
fox. You know what I'm talking about?
That actually sounds
Yeah, it's
excellent. I'm gonna need to play that.
Don't.
Krazoa
It's
Palace.
a Zelda ripoff.
It's Adu Balala General
Krazoa-
Scale.
General scales.
Is that the one John Tron did a video on?
John, speaking of soft boys that went downhill.
Dude, all my boys are dying out.
I mean, I can't even really say that JonTron went down well. He said one thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm
He-
just-
I think he perpetuated
He
it a little
misquoted
bit.
something.
Yeah,
and he was defending the
misguided.
fact that it was a fact.
I feel like he was
Yeah.
just misguided and then
Yeah.
tried
absolutely.
like way
He
too
wasn't-
hard to cover himself.
He was
That's another
unprepared and he was dumb.
Yeah.
I don't think he's racist. I just think he's dumb.
Good thing I
Rest in
still
peace,
have
all of you,
Ego Raptor.
Yeah.
That pic of him
Wow.
outside the Jake Paul house is amazing.
Friend of the show, if you want to come on Ego Raptor, be my guest. I'm not really looking to burn.
homophobic.
Yeah,
What? Who
were they
said
saying
that?
that game was like transphobic or something like that?
It was there was a trans guy in the game, and much like how Steven Universe, how that fan base drove someone to almost suicide for drawing a fat character skinny, someone drew a gender bender art of all of the guys, not just the trans guy, but all of the guys. But since the trans guy was involved in it, all these people were accusing the artist of transphobia and drove the artist to near suicide.
Completely off the internet. She's like she left the internet now.
Yeah, and here's the thing: if it was just the trans guy, then sure, you can accuse them of that. But regardless, never tell someone to kill themselves, especially in a mass amount. Like that is just
Or
insane.
fan art is not real. It is not a representation of anything. That did not change the genders of the characters in that game.
Oh, I mean, that entire situation was the worst because it's like, why would a rational human being not assume that if it's a trans man, then the gender bender would be a trans woman? Like, I don't understand why that doesn't click with people, that if they are made to be the opposite gender, then being trans still is probably part of the character.
Well, like gender bending them, like made them think that it's a trans man, but you're making them go back to a woman. That's obviously not the gender they wanted to be. But then again, neither was the rest of the dudes in the game.
Yeah, but also
It's a character in a fucking video game.
Yeah,
It doesn't have
not real.
feelings.
They are explicitly fictional. Explicitly.
Dude, you can't
Plus,
draw Rule 34 shit anymore because Marge doesn't want to be fucked by Bart Simpson.
Look, I'm all for being mad at shit, but you gotta fucking pick your battles. If you're gonna be mad about a video game, you can go fuck yourself.
That's not the battle that you want to try to fucking fight.
Who cares? It's a fuck, man.
There are
like,
so many more important things to be mad about. That's not one of them.
Yeah, and I mean, like, Dream Daddy has a lot of shallow gay stereotypes, but it's whatever. It's not gonna affect me. Doesn't offend
Isn't
me
it
or
like-
anything.
Can I ask you a question? Isn't it like that on purpose? Am I mistaken in saying that?
It's supposed to be like that on purpose, which kind of makes me question Game Grump's intention. Like, I don't know if they just wanted Let's Play bait, or if they just wanted...
Well, they didn't make it.
Well, yeah,
Or-
it's made by like one
Like
of the
someone
guys
that
who manages
in-house.
Game Grumps.
Like Vernon Shaw, I think that's his name.
Yeah,
Also,
is, the
Colin,
game
you
is,
sound
like-
like a robot right now.
I do.
it won't matter in post. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
fix it in a second after I get this point out. But the thing is that the game like is really unsure if it wants to be like a joke game for Let's Plays or if it wants to be an actual like gay dating sim. So it really shittily just walks the line in between.
Yeah,
Can I ask you a
you
question?
can't
Is
walk
it,
the
is it
line
a gay
there.
dating sim if a girl plays it?
well,
I
the character's
mean,
still a guy, right? Your character,
yeah.
Is that true?
'Cause-
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Colin.
Plus-
What you're kind of describing to me is a guy who says something gay and then he's like, "Nah, but no homo though."
Yeah.
They like throw in a
but
joke
no
and be
homo.
like, "Nah, just kidding."
And for all the people whose defenses to me not liking Dream Daddy is like, oh, you like all these female dating sims, but you can't handle a male dating sim. Hey, they're out there. There are hundreds and hundreds of male dating sims. I've played them. Go look. Visual Novel Database is your friend.
There's also some meat and fuck games where it's the opposite.
Yeah.
I love
throwing that out
Newgrounds.
I miss
I love
Newgrounds.
taking quizzes to watch compressed gifs of anime characters fucking.
Like, can we just bring up the fact that dating simulators are the worst thing ever?
No, I agree with you.
Why do they
wholeheartedly.
exist?
Because
'Cause I'm-
people are lonely.
because
Sad.
people are scared to try to
Because
go on
people are
actual
lonely.
dates.
Yeah, but are people not aware that like what's happening is not real? Like
Clearly
you have
not.
you have zero input on what's happening. This has been tailor made so you get obsessed with it. Same with fucking anime girls and Adam Butter.
And Adam Butter.
I was listening to the Mega 64 podcast a couple weeks ago, and Rocco was talking about how he played this VR dating sim, and like he was like the teacher, and like the student was getting very intimate, and like the student would like wrap her hands around the shoulder, and then Rocco said, "I don't know loneliness enough to enjoy this game." And I just started laughing so hard.
Isn't that the game that George was playing in like Colin's room at Magfest, and he was like he wanted to marry the little Chinese girl that was like in the TV.
That might have been actually.
Is it that one? I think I might. Yeah, because
it
there's
might
like
have been. Yeah.
there's like a young Asian girl in like a park, and you take her different places.
It's unreal.
I think that might have been what. Yeah, I it's funny because even George has like a quote where he's just like, "I love her, but she's not for me."
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense.
I've never played a dating sim, and I don't think actually I'm lying. I played as a joke. I played a Naruto dating sim on Skype with my friend on Newgrounds, which was pretty fucking epic.
God bless.
I have 47 hours in Honey Pop.
That's not a
an
dating
actual
sim, it's a
game,
puzzle
though.
It's a game, yeah.
The
It's
thing
a game / dating sim.
I have a lot.
Yeah, I enjoyed the puzzle parts of that game.
Sorry, Colin, go ahead.
I've played a lot of, no, not a lot of dating sims, like 3, but it's just because I started out as a Let's Player, so those are like, they're just so good to get views and stream.
Yeah.
You said it, Mecha Colin.
Cluster Pallies.
Close to Pally's secrets.
So
to
if you're looking to
anything
start a
on
YouTube channel, that's how you do it.
hit me up. My name is Colin.
Sounds like I'm
and I start
gonna
YouTube
sounds like I'm gonna
channels.
stream Dragon Age Inquisition and literally just trying to fuck every character in that game.
Yeah, that's the right way to do it. I just got wood all over my laptop.
Why
Wood?
are you outside?
Wood? Is your dick on it?
What
Yes,
if
I was gonna say, pull your pants up.
what if I just recorded?
Ken, there are
this
5
podcast
people in
outside?
here. Don't ask the minor that question.
As far as anyone's concerned, Cullen is 18 years old.
No one has. to know.
Oh,
Oh yeah, but why?
Call
do
us
I-
hashtag #rboy. Is it illegal to just tell people we're sponsored by a bunch of people?
Yes.
yes, it is.
No, no.
Companies can chase
No,
it
no,
down
you-
and fuck us over.
Yeah, but I know a lot of people that. Dude, the Internet Box said they were sponsored by Red Baron for 120.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Never mind.
yeah, but if you were like, hey, we're sponsored by Pepsi, fucking rad, and then started saying a whole bunch of like racist shit, they'd be like, yeah, no.
About that.
Well, no, Pepsi just need to be like, oh, what, you said racist stuff? Just give them a Pepsi. It'll solve everything.
That's not
They
Hot
said,
take.
actually, I hope that happens. I want
Pepsi's
to
never
meet
made anyone
Kylie
happy.
Jenner.
We say something racist and that
Pepsi's
gets
never
us
made
the
anyone happy.
sponsorship.
What product would give us like sponsorship if we said something racist?
What is Alex Jones fucking like?
Squarespace, Audacity.
The Home Depot tiki torches.
Oh, God.
Man, I was watching that and I was like, what the fuck is going on with all the ex-Survivor cast members?
That's a good transition.
Y'all just pulled up with fucking tiki torches and were like, bet.
The ultimate segue.
Let's talk about racist white people.
Yeah, I guess we can talk about that. I suppose.
I honestly don't know what the fuck's going on.
So,
Yeah,
about an hour away from my house right now, just outside of Justin's house, by the way. Orem Dude, youtube.com/c/Orem
It's not
Dude.
white.
The sole creator of a hat and tie.
That doesn't matter. It's
It
fine.
matters when the racist people come
Yeah, yeah.
from.
Then I hope he's safe.
Yeah.
But in the University of Virginia, apparently a whole bunch of like, I'm not gonna say white supremacists, but the KKK showed up because there's no. I'm saying these things for a reason because I'm not gonna lump everybody in. The KKK showed up because they're protesting some Confederate monuments potentially being removed, and then also Kekistan guys
Oh.
showed up.
Oh,
Just 20-something-year-old dudes in skinny jeans who were just like, "Hey, look, white people," and they all showed up with Home Depot fucking citronella tiki torches, just for some reason.
I want to say
See-
I find it funny that the reaction you said the KKK and we were all silent, and then you said Kekistan, and I heard like multiple of us go, like,
Yeah, the KKK is like okay, but like Kekistan's just like where. I
but honestly though, the Kekistani people, I hate that I just said that.
Kekistan.
They could have gone in there and done some fucking damage, dude. They could have gone in there and just started messing with the KKK people, but instead they decided to buy a whole bunch of
absolutely.
Home Depot torches and join in.
Why, though?
And then some dude rams his car into people. It's like, fuck. There's so much
So, no,
better
I'll get the,
things that they could have done.
We don't influence this, by the way.
you really jumped into what it was. You really jumped into what it was. So like I'm just talking off of what I was following on Twitter. So if anything is wrong, blame what I've read. So just put that out there in case I'm wrong. So they were there protesting, and apparently, like the fucking Antifa betas that have never hugged their dad showed up, and then actual people against the protest, like not idiots, but like people were like, okay, yeah, like we get it, but like come on,
Yeah.
like those people showed up, and then a crowd of people got plowed by a fucking Dodge Charger.
Yeah.
That's not funny.
No, it's not funny.
It's okay. It's pretty fucking funny because, as far as I'm concerned, that's almost a non sequitur. Like that just happened. Like nothing provoked that. Other than the fact that they were protesting, nothing provoked that.
Well, I mean, there was
It
also...
just the
Here's the funnier thing. There were like 3 dead in this shit. There was a helicopter crash that was like nearby where 2 people died, and they're like, "What? Did the torches like fuck them over or something? Like, what happened?"
I was about to say, not only was this crash obviously malicious and on purpose, but almost a non sequitur. An actual non sequitur happened where just a fucking helicopter
And
crashed.
then people are like, "It's linked to the white supremacist rally."
No,
It's not at all.
Listen, it was just a helicopter crash.
I can't believe this is a real thing that's fucking happening right now.
Well,
Man.
my
Fucking unreal.
I remember reading all this on Twitter, and like I read about the car thing and the helicopter thing, and it's just so funny to think that I read that and I was like, yeah, okay. Like, just no
It's
surprise.
just yeah, okay.
Makes sense.
This is Trump's America.
honestly-
What's getting everyone riled up is like, one, there are people claiming that the person that plowed into the crowd was doing it by an accident, which I really don't know how that could be an accident, and also
No, that looked deliberate.
it looked intentional as fuck. And
Yeah.
another thing was, it took a while. I mean, according to one of my friends on Twitter, this is also, like Ken said, blame what I read if I get this
Just what
wrong.
we're reading.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because obviously I wasn't there.
I've been reading a bunch of conflicting information. Some people said that Trump didn't condemn
Yeah, the whole-
this as terrorism, which it definitely is. This is...
No, he did.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
He
he
tweeted
later
right
on...
after.
Yeah.
And so did the entire Republican Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see this?
What? This is just condemning the car, right? Or is
No,
this
it's
the,
like- I
the
think it's
whole
like the whole thing.
the whole rally?
This-
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No, not the rally. They said that they have the freedom to do this.
They said freedom just...
Of
However-
course.
However, they have the freedom to do this. They can do whatever they want. However, this is an example of white supremacists, or I guess white nationalists is the better description.
Yeah.
Of white nationalists and the KKK coming together for something seemingly inconsequential. Like, if we lose the Confederate monuments, I guess that's like shitty to an extent because of history, but like, no one's gonna miss them.
Yeah. That's true. See, here.
So it's something. It's for not. It's really for. I mean, it's not for nothing. It's obviously just. I live in Virginia. Like, if you have the freedom to fly the Confederate flag outside your house. However, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that doesn't
doing
abstain you from like the sort of like
Yeah,
the
it doesn't-
social
from the-
implications.
Like here's the
together.
thing. Every single time someone criticizes someone for doing this extreme, like having a Confederate flag in your yard, they're always like, "Oh, they're damaging my freedom of speech." It's like, no, you're allowed to do that.
No. I will
We're
give you.
allowed to.
I will give you the clear example in Virginia. I will give you exactly how this works. You say, let's say I call someone out, be like, "That's in bad taste," or I say like, "Hey man, like, I mean like I feel like I don't have to tell you this, but like you realize that like we're in a black neighborhood, right?
Yeah,
And the entire back half of your car is a fucking Confederate
and
monument."
that's your freedom of speech
And-
to say that.
No. So, but they always go, "But I'm not racist," and I'm like, "I didn't say that." And they always go, "Heritage, not hate." And once they say that, that's when it's almost like I can flip open a textbook, and it doesn't matter whether it's heritage or hate, no matter if you're racist. That flag represents a treasonous nation that seceded from the United States because we took their labor force away from them. No matter what anyone says, that was racially motivated, and it represents the issue of about the abolition of slavery. No matter what anyone says, you don't have to be racist. You can fly the flag all you fucking want, but it represents treason.
Yeah, and I work at a really conservative
just-
golf course, and I
straight
see
up.
the Confederate flag like 4 times a day.
Okay, so the problem I have with the whole like protest thing is That it's like people, they're doing things and being like, oh, but like Black Lives Matter do much worse.
Yeah, well, they're saying it's equity. It's like, oh well, they got to protest and do whatever they wanted, while fucking we're gonna do it too. It's the same issue, regardless of what party or whatever side of this that you find yourself on. There's an issue of wanting equality, which is fairness of what's the word?
Opportunity?
God damn it. Fairness of opportunity, and then there's equity, which is fairness of outcome.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what side you fall on. It doesn't matter up, down, left, or right. Any part of the political spectrum, whatever. They're let's just say half want fairness of opportunity, and I would say that's the best course of action. Everyone should have the exact same opportunities and the exact same rights and the exact same rules apply to them. Whereas the other side wants equality in the sense of they want the outcome to all be the same. So no matter what you are, how you identify, or what defines you, everyone should have the same thing.
It's communism, right?
Everyone should have, yes, basically, yeah. I mean, it's not explicitly communism though. There's a lot of different ways to describe it, but I mean, like like I said, like I'm not gonna get into all of that stuff, but that is basically the two sides that they find themselves on, and it's like, sure, like they have their right to protest, but they're not doing it because I mean, I'm sure maybe a few are, but it doesn't seem like that they're doing it because they're actually protesting. They're just doing it because they found an excuse to.
Yeah, for sure. It's like, Black Lives Matter's had all this
to me.
stuff. Let's do the same thing, and it's like it's so pointless. If you really want to be like the bigger side, and like the bigger man, or however you want to put it, like don't do
just
that.
Announce what they do, and just don't fucking demonstrate what you denounced.
Don't be a fucking idiot.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm an asshole, but like, even I'll condemn this shit. Like,
Yeah.
like I mean, it's okay in a sense. Yeah, it's legal, but you're fucking retarded if you think that's the way to go.
Yeah,
I have
like,
nothing else.
Sorry,
Oops.
go ahead.
No, good, you're good. I thought we were done talking about it.
Oh, I just wanted to say it's like, and while Black Lives Matter also does have some extreme practices that they should really chill out with, at the end of the day, these are still people that haven't gotten like the status that not trying to be like social justice warrior here, but the like these white people have had it since day one. Like it's been a thing since the beginning of time, whereas Black Lives Matter people are still trying to work towards that.
I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. So no matter what, I guess, kind of people want out of the current situations that they find themselves in, anything can go south. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Pun intended. XD Virginia.
On the topic of race relations, you guys do anything interesting this week?
Oh yeah, weeks. Well shit, Colin. I guess since you asked, I guess you'll start first.
Oh, my week.
What happened this past week?
I mean, mostly nothing. I killed a YouTube channel that I was running with some friends, and then I started work on a new podcast that I'm starting.
Wait,
When you
Losers
said
Plays
killed,
dead?
Wait, I thought that was a joke.
Losers Plays done?
No, he killed Losers Play.
Yeah, it's
Why?
But there's just no point to it.
Oh, well, yeah, that's every YouTube channel ever, dude.
Well, yeah. But we were all just like, we don't want to do Let's Plays. And we're like, alright, let's just make creative videos. And then we were like, wait, can't we just put these on our own channels? And we were like, fuck. And then we just deleted the
Ah,
channel.
yes.
We were like, okay.
The old item box route.
God damn
Hey
it.
guys, let's make a bunch of videos and put it on this channel. Hey, sounds good. Oh, I can't be bothered anymore. Okay. Dead channel.
Nace, are you still officially a member of Item Box, or did you get kicked out?
The Discord's still running with 8 members strong.
Is that
It's,
that's every member, right?
That's every member. There were originally 10, 2 left,
Oh no.
and then it was 8, and then it just died. Like it sort of just faded into obscurity. Everyone was like, "Oh, we're not really doing this anymore," but never
Yeah, we
really
made,
officially said.
Why'd the two members leave? Can we get some juicy inside secrets before we go back to Jake?
As long as you keep Connor Clang the fuck away from me, I think I'll be
Jesus Christ.
And Connor, if you're hearing this, stay the fuck away from me.
I mean, if he finds out you're the host, considering what relationship you just implied, he probably won't even listen to this.
Yeah, I mean, he's
if
not gonna.
Mason Cullen are in it, he might.
What?
No.
Connor Clang, I don't know who you are, because according to Terry, I'm still the outsider, despite knowing everyone for 2 years. So...
Connor, after the election, Connor just tweeted, like, Trump supporters, please DM me, like, why you wanted this to happen. Like, I really want to know. And I just sent him a picture of fucking... The picture of Donald Trump, like, pointing towards the camera with a bunch of, like, movie monster villains behind him. He had, like, Dreamworld or something, and then he just blocked me. So that went south.
There's a Twitter page
God
there's a
bless.
Twitter page devoted to retweeting tweets of people regretting that they voted for Trump.
It doesn't surprise me.
Needless to say, there's a lot of them.
It's funny as shit.
I mean, when given your fucking
Yeah,
options,
yeah.
man, it's like
What do you even do? There's no
Yeah.
right action.
there was no right answer. Yep.
Wait, so, Nace, who were the two people who left Item Box?
The first was
Girl.
the first was Perry Dactyl.
He wanted to be the Game Boy.
My
He
favorite closeted homosexual.
Christ, please edit that out.
Let's fun.
The views of Ken do not...
reflect
Yeah.
the views of the rest of the podcast.
Whatever this podcast
No,
is
that's
called.
it. I mean, it's a good joke. He knows I
Yeah.
like him. Like, it's not like I'm shitting on him. knows I
But
like
yeah,
him.
there
He's a
was
good guy.
there was just sort of some internal issues there where Perry thought he was sort of getting the short end of the stick in a lot of situations, and just like, yeah, I don't know, and just like not really getting like the same interactions with everyone that like other people were getting. I mean, to be fair, I was like never talking to people at the time because like I was in like final year of high school. It was all a bit awkward there, but yeah, there was just sort of like a clique being formed, and Perry felt like he was like inside the group itself, and Perry thought he like that's what I sort of inferred from talking to him, and then yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to say something real quick. Can video game reviewer groups stop naming their network off of like objects in video games?
What do you have against Morph Ball?
Dude. And then... And then another group just use synonyms to describe their
No,
fucking
okay,
group.
no, hold on. So, we didn't even think about when we first started forming, we were just like, hey, you know how, like, because we had this thing, and it was like, oh, when you go in Mario Kart, and you play Mario Kart, and you drive into the box, like, it scrolls through the items, and that was the intro. It was like, the box was, like, scrolling through, like, the people in the group, which I
name
thought
it
was a
banana.
pretty... just banana...
Banana
Hey, guys,
Plays.
That's
it's
it. No, not
banana.
even banana plays, just banana, just that one word. You're watching banana.
Hey guys, welcome back to Banana.
Do you guys know who I feel bad for? This is sort of a tangent. You know who I feel
Who do
bad
you
for?
feel bad for?
There is this extremely popular Hearthstone streamer and YouTuber called Trump.
Oh, yeah.
No.
He's an adorable little Asian man who's extremely passionate about Hearthstone. He makes great content. His name used to be Trump Card, but people in his stream just kept calling him Trump. So Trump stuck around as his name.
Poor guy.
And then a little under a year ago, Donald Trump started running for president, and here we are.
Poor guy.
Under a year ago, he got elected.
It's really no. I'm saying like a little under a year is when he started running. Like he started running in the summer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, going back to Item Box, which was born. This conversation was born out of Cullen saying "Loser Plays is dead." But the other one was Mikurusu.
If you're following along at home, that's where we're drawing like the we're connecting the dots
Yes.
on the corkboard. It's like loser plays is dead. Let's talk about.
Did we
Connor
ever
Kling's weird
even
feminism.
establish that Nace Item Boxes was Nace's old collective YouTube channel or no?
Hey, we don't need to dwell on the past.
So
As
who was
we've
the
been
other
talking
person?
about dead channels for 10 minutes.
Let me bring up the topic of Ruckus.
Ooh. I just had a fucking
Go,
stroke.
go on, Nace. Go on.
But then Mikarusu decided. Wait, no, she left. She was the second person to leave.
There was a girl.
And that was, yeah.
Holy shit!
You guys
that's
had an
insane.
edge
And,
on every
you
other
guys-
group. You had something that no other group had to offer.
They had
Yeah,
they
we
had
had
Tamashi Hiroka.
Email?
But yeah, she got into a heated discussion with a previously mentioned member of the group on feminism,
Uh-oh.
and
That'll get you.
yeah, she from that she left. I think, I don't know. I wasn't extreme, like I wasn't heavily involved with everything that was going on. So all I know is she disagreed with a lot of what he said, and yeah, just sort of caused her to leave and not want to return.
Can the name of this episode be Connor Klang? Stay the fuck away from me.
I feel
That's a
like
good
that,
quote.
I feel like we could get sued for that.
Yeah, no, I don't want that.
Send lawsuit directly to Kenny. That is not my
Yeah, I don't care.
Well,
I wish somebody would show up my fucking porch. I'd kill him.
So, Cullen, what else did you do this week?
Stand the ground law, dude. Welcome to Virginia.
I covered all I did this week. I deleted a
You did?
YouTube
Okay,
channel.
cool.
Who else has
That's
something?
nice. That's a long and arduous process.
It took us one night. I sent a message in the group chat and I was like, should we just delete the channel? We were like, yeah, and then the next day we just recorded the video.
wait. There's a video like, yo, this channel's dead.
Yeah, it's on the channel. It's so nonchalant. We're really just like, alright, see ya. And then we just all start laughing and the video cuts.
Is it like live? Like live?
Yeah.
Is like all of you together in a room, or is it on like a Skype call?
Nah, most of us live across the country.
Oh, I didn't know that the losers weren't playing together.
Man, you guys really are fucking losers.
Missing brand. You like the brand is like all of you guys on the couch,
I mean,
Bet you've
Zach,
never
Zach
even
visited.
Been on a couch
Oh, wow.
but
together.
instead you're just living.
never
You're just
even
sitting in
met.
4 different computer chairs. Oh my god.
I sit on a couch when I record.
Tied together by a broadband connection.
Disgusting. Sad.
Did anyone else do anything
Sad.
hella fun this week?
So, Nathan, how was your week?
My week's been. What did I do this week? Fuck. Yeah, pretty standard week up until last night.
All right, let's hear it.
So
What happened?
So
last
basically, the plan was to go to a friend's house, have some pre-game drinks, and then head down.
night? What's her name?
Huh? What? No,
What's her
no,
name?
it's not a her. It's a he. It's my friend.
Damn, I wish you knew females.
I know. But we're there. There was like, it turned out to be like 8 of us at his house, and then we went down to like a club and a bar area.
Oh,
But on the way there, we so my mate picked me up in his car, which is a pretty shitty old car, and we drive. We pick up another friend, and then we go to the supermarket to get some drinks and some like food and stuff. And when we come back to the car would not turn on. So we had to like push it. We tried pushing it to like give it like a rolling start. That didn't work. So then some Asian man in like a Tokyo Drift fucking Mitsubishi Lancer with like a mad spoiler pops over. He's got this sick engine that like he can control the revs of the engine just by like tweaking these little things in the under the hood or whatever the fuck you call it. I don't know, cars. But he jump starts us. The car works, and then we get to this busy intersection, probably like the busiest intersection in the area, and the car stops. So we're like, holy shit. He gets out, tries to call the insurance company or like roadside assistance. They say that you need to set up your account with them like he's covered by them, but he hadn't set up an account with them, and then he went online, did it on his phone. And it's like, okay, please wait at least 48 hours for roadside assistance to become available. So we're like, fuck. There's like 10 cars behind us wanting to turn right. We're like, okay, this is not happening. Oh, by the way, we drive on the left, so turning right's like going across the road. Like you have to like cross. Like it'd be like turning left for you guys at a four-way intersection.
Right, yeah.
So we get out. As soon as the light turns green, we start pushing the car across the intersection. Just two boys out the back running, one like next to the wheel trying to steer it. My legs were killing me. We're just pushing this car across an intersection. The light starts to go yellow. We managed to make it across alive, and then his girlfriend showed up, jump-started the car, and then it stopped working again. Like, basically the battery was just so bad that it would work, it would get jump-started by a car, and then work for like a minute, and just slowly power down. Like, you see the lights on his dashboard just start, like, slowly fading out. So we eventually, like, his girlfriend lived nearby, so we just, like, parked the car, we, like, pushed it into place on the curb, and yeah. And then went out and eventually actually went out. That didn't deter us from going for some drinks. And yeah, I was dancing the night away until like 3 a.m.
How the hell are we gonna top that?
I don't know. Kenny was at my house.
Oh yeah. Is that your week or my week?
That's both of our weeks. You can talk about it if you want. You probably do a better job than me.
Not really, dude. I like disassociated for part of the time that I was there. So I mean, I guess this technically engulfs the past 2 weeks, but on August 1st, I boarded a Amtrak train for Blackwood, New Jersey, to visit my son, Robert Kopp, my child.
It's true.
Who is here in this call. So we had it in our head probably like after a year of knowing each other we were gonna like hang out, and we tried to plan shit. Something always fell through on either my end or Rob's end, or you know, however shit worked out. And then we started talking about, like, as like sort of a joke of like a quote gamer meetup, where like me, Adam, Rob, and Kylie, which are people you guys don't know, but we would all meet up and just like kind of like hang out, like the official like meetup of all of us. And then it just so happened that me and Adam live very close to Rob anyway, and we were just like, let's just do that. I've been trying to hang out with Rob for the past 5 years, and I achieved my goal of meeting my fucking son that I've known for like 5+ years.
It was pretty intense.
We almost killed a little Asian
yeah,
boy.
one of my friends got alcohol poisoning. I'm not gonna say his name, but
Holy shit.
Yeah, he literally almost died.
yeah,
Like actually.
yeah. It was very close.
That's like
Yeah,
like
he almost
like worse than me at MagFest.
He was definitely 21. For the record.
Oh yes.
Little Asian boy is 21. That's normal.
Yeah, you know, twinks. Anyway. Yeah, so we almost killed our Asian friend. We went to Philadelphia and just kind of chilled on South Street. It was pretty sick. We played like a ridiculous amount of Street Fighter.
Kenny was in my pool for about 6 hours a day.
It wasn't no. There was one night that I got like kind of tipsy, and by kind of tipsy, I mean that I got like, if I drank any more, I would have been like by definition drunk. But I stayed in this pool for like 8 hours.
Like, he wouldn't get out, and I was trying to go inside,
No.
and he was just staying there.
No. I was like, no, stay out here and talk to me. Stay out here and talk to me. I was chilling the whole time. And I remember when I was actually getting out, I had like Rob come over and hold the ladder because I couldn't walk. The water had like I guess like the buoyancy that there was. I got so used to that. That's how long I was in the fucking pool. That when I got out, I forgot how to walk. I was like crouch walking, like into his house, trying to stabilize myself.
What else happened that week besides Adam watching anime for 7 hours a day?
I mean nothing. I mean, we hung out. Like it was just like a nice, genuine time.
What'd your dad say when you get back? Did you like tell him
Nothing.
you didn't care?
Yeah, my dad didn't give a fuck, man. He was like, I see you got new shoes. I was like, yep, and that's kind of all he said. My dad's a simple man.
The shoes that took so long to find.
Dude, I'm chilling. Those Vans are sick. Oh, actually, no, I said that. So I had what is, and I will debate anyone. I had what was the best steak sandwich I have ever had in my
Hell
entire
yes.
life. And there is no better steak sandwich on the planet.
You shouting out donkeys right now?
Absolutely.
Alright, let's get
Dude.
it. Sponsored by Donkeys. This
So we-
episode is
so-
sponsored by Donkeys. Medford, New Jersey, also Camden, New Jersey. They got some good cheesesteaks and some decent fries. Let's go.
Oh yeah, their fries were tough as fuck. They were really potatoey. They were thick as fuck. So we were like, we were I can't remember where we were gonna go, but it was like pouring raining, and we basically all worked out like, one of us had said, yeah, we'll go to Donkeys, and then like everybody was like, all right, we're gonna walk the Donkeys. So we hiked through like the woods to get to this fucking place, because our friend Nick lives in like, yeah, like basically the woods, pretty much. So like, dude, how many of it? Was it like 8 of us?
Yeah.
A gang of basically 8 children marched through this neighborhood into like this little hole in the wall, like not really a restaurant place. It's called Donkeys, and the thing that got me, the gimmick, is that they don't use rolls. They don't use what is it called? Like sub bread. They put them on Kaiser buns, like spindle poppy seed buns.
Oh yeah.
Changed my fucking life.